But Pogba was something else for me because he could defend, he could attack with the ball, he could run like without, crazy shot from distance, and skills, you know, so and celebration.
We had everything.
So he had everything.
Bah, moi j'aime beaucoup le joueur, enfin de toute façon ça c'est pas nouveau. Je le connais personnellement, donc c'est pour ça que j'en parle naturellement. C'est un joueur qui est vraiment différent, vraiment quelqu'un qui apporte ce que peu de joueurs apportent sur un terrain de foot. Il est capable de tout faire. Et ça, il y a beaucoup de joueurs, des milieux de terrain qui savent très bien défendre, il y a des milieux de terrain qui savent très bien attaquer, il y a des milieux de terrain, il y a des attaquants qui savent bien faire une chose, il y a des défenseurs qui savent, lui, il sait tout faire.
He's done some brilliant stuff going forward tonight. There's no doubt in Paul's quality, but it was just the other side, maybe his maturity. And we've mentioned all night, United have had the problem as well. Can he play in a two midfield? He probably can't. He hasn't got the discipline. He was at his best at Juventus, where he probably got a bit more freedom and was surrounded probably by more men and more characters and probably better quality players.
And then he does something really fantastic. And I can imagine that wrecking Jose Mourinho's head, because he's going, well, I want you in my team for that fantastic stuff. But then there's other stuff that's really not good for the team. Yeah, and Paul Pogba is naturally more talented than I was. I mean, in the box I could get there and I worked hard to score goals, but in terms of attributes, he'd have run all over me. He's got better feet in terms of how he can dribble with it. But there's no point in dribbling in your own half as a midfield player, unless you really have to get out of trouble.
And I think if he played next to Roy, he would be maybe a different player, because what he needs is somebody behind his back and to put him under pressure and to be really demanding on him. And I think if we been consistent and been behind him and put him under pressure every single day, he takes time, but he takes personality around him as well, he will improve. But obviously it is frustrated because he can give much more than what he's giving to the team.
Primero que un jugador de su nivel es compatible a cualquier jugador del mundo. Sabemos que Pogba es un grandísimo jugador, como yo he dicho, pero nosotros no podemos hablar de un que no está en la plantilla. Sabemos que si viene el Madrid, será muy bienvenido. Nosotros sabemos que es un grandísimo jugador.
He was like, bro, the things I've seen him do with his height and physical attributes, I told him, like, you're not meant to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to be able to do that. I looked up to him a lot.
Yeah, come on.
Because obviously, like, physique looks a little bit the same.
Yeah.
And he was techie, bro.
Yeah, seriously techie.
I always said to myself, if I have his technique, bro, like, it's done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But he would just toy with players.
Yeah.
Use the arms,
the
hips,
the shimmy,
and then give
was
you
mental.
the
That
shimmy.
skill set.
I even did it with the hands.
Yeah, because it's that as well. Yeah.
The shimmy is crazy, bro. Baller.
It was amazing, because I think also the fact that we were working also for him, that helped him a lot to play on his quality. So his quality is his ability with the ball, the fact that he can be a box to box also, and obviously have these amazing passes. I remember, for example, the pass that he gave to Mbappe to Kylian. That ball was just amazing, and it was the only player who can give this type of ball.
I've played against Paul many times. I know how good he is, so I think everyone does. So yeah, it's obviously a very exciting thing for the club and for the team. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing with him.
Because I played against him when he was at Juventus, and I've seen his ability. Obviously, come through the Man United academy, he was one of the best players, along with Ravel Morrison. And then he goes and wins the World Cup with France, and we're expecting him to be one of the great midfielders, and it's just not happened.
He's an amazing player. When I first arrived at the club, he was the first one really to speak with me and help me. And on the training pitch, I was just like, I have to get to this level. This is crazy, man. I was like, he's unbelievable. He was easy the best player I've played with, like, by far, I would say, from the academy players, you know. He was like powerful, skillful, fast, he could score. And, you know, and we were not shocked when you go to the first team. We see that the first team players and they're like speaking, and we're like, yeah, he arrived, you know, and he's gonna play because he's good, you know. Everyone knew it.